Are you looking to play the One Piece trading card game competitively but don't know where to begin? Well, look no further, because I have the perfect beginner's guide for you. I understand that for a lot of people, starting a new hobby is a daunting task, and in cases such as starting to play the One Piece card game, an expensive one too. With some of the best decks in the format potentially costing you £100+ due to expensive cards such as OB12 Secret Rare Bartholomew Kuma costing around £25 for one card, here are some of the best decks I believe you can pick up in order to start playing the One Piece trading card game competitively and start getting wins at your local tournaments. Before I start this video, there is a deck I'd like to give an honourable mention to, this deck being OP13's Emu. Now, at the time of recording, OP13 hasn't officially released here in the West. However, thanks to our friends in the East, we already have a good chunk of the information of how this leader plays and what the deck lists look like. Because of this, I have good news for you. The deck has around 4 to 6 super rares in it, with 4 of these being copies of the 5 Elders, and some decks running PRB02's Sabo or OP07's Stussy. Granted, we don't know what the prices of the 5 Elders SR will be. However, looking at the current prices of super rares from OP12, the most expensive non-alt art super rare is the 8-cost Dracula Mihawk, which is about £5. So realistically, you'll be looking at around £20 for a playset of the 5 Elders. The rest of the Emu deck is all common rare cards, so you can probably pick this deck up for about £35. So yeah, the best deck of OP13 format will be really cheap. So if you want to make that investment, I definitely recommend it. It's going to be the best deck. So overall, I'd say this deck is like a 3.5 out of 10, if we say 3 out of 5 for easiest to learn, 4 out of 5 for its like overall cost value, and 5 out of 5 for how powerful it is. However, the current deck I believe to be the best beginner's deck, due to its sheer affordability and power, is ST13's Black Yellow Luffy. With a large majority of the deck becoming just readily available in PRB02, the rest of the deck really isn't that expensive, with the most expensive card being the 5-cost Rush Ace from ST13, which is about £5, but personally I play 2 in the deck, and I think you could cut it if you really want to. But for the rest of the SRs, they're relatively cheap. You can find a deck list for this deck in the information of the video. So we're going to go straight to some gameplay of this deck list, and I'll show you how it plays. Okay, so before we jump into gameplay, I'm going to show off the deck. So this is ST13's Black Yellow Luffy. It's a 5,000 power leader, strike with 4 life, and as per the rules of the game, your face-up life cards will be sent to the bottom of your deck instead of your hand. Now, for attaching 2 Don to this leader, you can activate this main leader ability and discard 1 card for your hand. If you have 0 life cards, you can take 2 5-cost characters from your hand or trash and put them into your life face up. So this leader ability is used as these 2 costs all synergize with this by playing 5 costs from your life. So let's say, for example, we use the leader ability and we put 2 Sabos into the life. We can then play 2 of these 2-cost Sabos for 4 Don. We activate their main abilities by trashing both the Sabos, showing the top cards of our life, showing 2 Sabos, playing them both, and for 4 Don, you get to add 4,000 power to your leader until the end of your opponent's next turn, and you get 10 Don worth of 2 Sabo blockers. And then you get to draw 2, trash 2, protect from KO. But yeah. So let's start with the cards. Let's see. We got 4 5-cost Sabos from OP04. It has been reprinted in PRB02, so it's really not hard to get. This card is amazing. It's a blocker, so if you get big swings at your life when you're at 0, you just, you block. And then on play, it protects all your characters from KO effects, and then you get to draw 2, trash 2. So this is useful because you can draw 2 to search for more kids and 2Ks, and then trash 2, so you usually want to trash your 5 costs. So I want to get the 5 costs into the trash as fast as I can. That's just all I do. Next up we have Flampe. It's a 2K, but at the beginning of the game, you want to get to 0 life as fast as you can, so you can get your lead ability online. This does such a good job in doing that. So it's you take 1 card from top of your life and draw a card. That's 2 cards for free, and you get closer to activating your lead ability, which is crazy. Next we've got 4 Garp. This is one of our searches for the deck. What it does is you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and you reveal an Ace, Luffy, or Sabo with 5 cost or less, and then just put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. This card is so important for the deck. The searches are just so good. Hiyori, this is really nice for going second. So it's a 2k, but in addition to this, if you go second, you can actually use these kids early. But if you have, let's say, Hiyori, a 5 cost Sabo, and a 2 cost Sabo in hand, you activate Hiyori, take your top life, and then put the 5 cost Sabo on top, and then with the remaining 2 Don, play your 2 cost Sabo, activate his main, play the 5 cost from your life, give 2k to your leader, draw 2 trash 2, and just everything from the KO effects. You can do this with any of your kids and 5 costs too, which is really nice. But it's strong early game getting a 7k leader. However, late game it's just a 2k. Its ability doesn't work on your face-up life cards. I'll explain that ruling later, but we'll go into more detail. But yeah, it's a very strong card. Zeus, you may add 1 card on top of your bottom of your life cards to your hand and KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. This card is insane. This into Zoro, if they don't have the 2 cost blocker up, you can just kill a Tashigi. Into so many decks, this just puts in so much work, and it also helps you get close to your leader ability as well as being a 2k. So it's another insane card. We got the Luffy, Ace, and Sabo. These all play the responding adult counterparts for 2 cost by trashing themselves, and then give your leader plus 2000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn if they played the adult. Next up, we got 2 5 cost Luffy from OP07. This was also reprinted in PRB02, which I might have to mention. All these kid cards were as well. But this Luffy is, you may place this character in the trash. If your life is at 2 or less, KO up to one of your opponent's cost 4 or less characters, and then draw a card. And its trigger is just KO up to one of your opponent's cost 4 or less characters. This card, it catches me out a lot because I always I forget the 2 or less life part, so remember that. And next we've got Sabo, 5 cost. This is also really good in just facilitating your leader ability. It's going to be a blocker as soon as you play it, because you only start with 4 life. And its on players, you may add the top card of your life to your hands, draw 2, and trash 1 from your hand. So essentially, you play this, top life, draw 2, trash 1. You just drew 2 cards and trash a 5 cost that you can get back later. So you just keep trashing 5 costs. It's really useful because it also gets you close to your leader ability. 5, the new PRB02 Ace. This card is insane. It just facilitates so many combos. All you need is this Ace and the card in hand, and you can this just endlessly gets you whatever you want. So this in trash, and then you can just play pretty much anything in the deck. So if you have a face-up life card, play up to 1 Sabo, Portuguese the Ace, or Monkey D. Luffy with a cost of 2 from your hand or trash. You're usually going to be playing from trash because you want to constantly be recurring your kids, so you can keep getting big bodies and having big numbers while holding a hand advantage. This card's insane. This is probably one of the best cards in the deck right now. The 5 costs 7,000 power Rush Ace. It gains Rush if you have 2 or less life cards. I think it's good. However, I'm debating cutting 2 for 2 more of these Sabos. It's a lot more affordable for a beginner's deck, and I honestly just don't find myself using the Ace that often. This Luffy is insane. It's once per turn, this character gains 2,000 plus 2,000 power till the start of your next turn. So into red decks, it's really strong. And then if you have 1 or more life cards, you draw 1 and trash the top card of your life. This card just helps you get to 0 so fast, and you just get value from it too. You got to keep it at 4. It's probably one of the best cards in the deck. It just facilitates you being so aggressive too late game because you don't have to trash a life. It just gains 2,000 power for free, which is so silly. And then you have another searcher. This is the same as Garp, but it's just an event. But yeah, let's get into some gameplay. So this is our first game of the day into Red Rayleigh from OP12. One of the best decks in the format right now. So let's see how Black Yellow can do into Rayleigh. They chose first. That's good. We want to go second, so that's quite nice. I'm going to mulligan that. This is nice. This is a really nice starting hand. take the Rush Zoro. That's fine. Let's play Garp. See if we can what kid we can find. We'll take Sabo here. Let's order it like this, so we can find more. Then draw. We'll take the top life and draw one. Nice. Maybe in hindsight I should take the bottom life if I want to stop. It wouldn't change anything really. Yeah. That's fine. Buggy. We don't care. We don't play any slash. This is all strike. So special, strike, 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 special. Let's take that. What we're going to do here is we are going to search again. Let's take the ace. Very nice. We'll draw some more with Flampe. And I will swing at their leader for 7,000. Yeah, we're at 0 life for our 6th on turn, which is it's very scary. It's a big when you start playing, but you get used to it. So I get plus 2k to either the buggy or the Luffy. To the buggy, okay. Search, okay. Okay, Kid Killer is a little bit of a pain. But it's fine. We got enough 2Ks. More than enough. I think I'm gonna 1K this, purely because I know you have a Kid Killer. This does scream Kid Killer, but I get really punished for if they decide not to, so we should take this. Yeah, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. What I'm gonna do here is trash. We'll use a Sabo. Counter out. This is gonna be 7k, which is big, but it's not the end of the world. We'll use Zeus and we'll use Luffy. So from here you're gonna see this is where we start to really just ramp it up. So we'll go attach 2 Don. And we will play. We could go for. We're gonna go for a Sabo and a Luffy. So we want to order this like. So action will trash you. We'll play stab it down, Luffy. Yeah? Luffy. And then Sabo. So we're an 11k leader at the moment. Let's My only problem right now is that we will struggle after this turn because we don't have many kids and we've not had a Sabo to filter. Hopefully it'll be alright though. Just gonna block that. And now I don't believe they can hit us for the rest of the turn. There we go. What we're going to do here is we're going to show, we're going to do the ace combo here. So, do we have an ace trash? No, we don't. That's fine. Let's attach two. Now we're gonna hold an ace here, purely because I think it will help us a lot next turn. So next turn we go ace. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to one of these in hand. Well, let's get rid of a 2k instead. We're gonna go. Oh no, I could have trashed. I should have trashed the ace, but it's fine. We're gonna go Sabo, ace. We could get punished really hard for this, to be honest. That was really stupid of me. Deploy, but we don't make mistakes, it's fine. We'll give +2 here. Play Sabo over Flampe. Activate, play Sabo, give +2. Activate Luffy, gains 2,000 more power. We have a lot to play around with here, so this is either a, it could be a Rad Beam, it could be a Haki, a Conqueror's Haki. So let's go 11 and then 12 to life. Okay, so searching for a Luffy on event. I haven't actually seen a Luffy yet. We've an 11 card hand. That's a very scary card. An unblockable leader. We're going to go 11, 13 and block that completely. This swings, that's fine. Oh, they didn't swing with it. They conceded. So yeah, that's the Rayleigh matchup. I won that with a few misplays as well, so it's a pretty good matchup. So here's game 2 of Black Yellow Luffy. We're playing into Shanks. Just to go. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I like. Top life, nice. A garb. Take Sabo. Pass. Take that. Nice. Another Sabo. Take a garb here. We're gonna take a garb, play a garb. We'll take Luffy, that's all we can take. And we're gonna swing 8 to lead. They could just back them and remove it. Who's Sabo? Trash. There's not even any point swinging here, but it's fine. Garp, and we'll pass there. I kind of do want them to bet with me. Them using betment, yeah, that's so easy now. Take. I don't know why they didn't swing there. It's interesting. Let's attach 2, activate main. We'll trash a Sabo. Let's go Sabo. Play Sabo. 2. Oh. Activate this now. We'll take a Sabo. Activate main. Sabo +2, draw 2. Trash 1. Trash a Luffy. Play the other event. Take a Luffy. Swing 11 to leader. That's fine. Like a 1k to get out of a hit here. Didn't even swing. Okay. Let's show off our combo then. You have an ace in here? No, but that's fine. We'll use 1, 2. If we put, yeah. Main, we're gonna trash an ace. We'll go Sabo ace. Play our ace out. He'll play an ace. Activate main. Ace. Play an ace. +2k. Play Sabo. Over flampe. Activate main. Play Sabo. +2k. Draw to trash 2. Trash these 2. Got 3 down left, so we could swing with the Sabo if we wanted to. I'm really not against it. This isn't the most threatening. No, let's not be greedy. Actually, it's not the end of the world, because they have to Beckman it. Beckman will cost them 7 Dom though. I have 3 Dom left to swing, or they can hit me with a Beckman. I have 2k to get out of it. Yeah, I'm happy to swing with Sabo here. 9 to lead. This is looking like a Red Hawk. It's a Red Hawk or 2 Divine Departures. Or they just left 2 Don open. They just left 2 Don open. Sweet. I guess we'll see what they have at the end. But if they do have a Red Hawk, I don't think they'll shank. If they shanks me, then they can't use it. Lucky Roo. Okay. Couple more Sabos. Thank goodness. $11. Really? Okay. And double blocker here. Okay, we'll block her out then. We're going to be trashing. I want to keep kids over the 2k. So let's get rid of a Flampe. We're gonna go. Let's go Sabo Rocket Luffy. Luffy. Play Sabo. So we can go 9, 9, 11. Let's get rid of the Lucky Roo first though. Draw a card. Very nice draw. Can't destroy anything, I'm afraid. Yeah, can't KO anything. I'll do. 9 to lead. God, we got a deck bigger than. Sorry, we got a trash bigger than a deck currently. So this will only be swinging for 8. -1 to this for some reason. And then it's probably going to be met with a blocker. Yeah, there we go. No, we're not going to swing with Sabo here. Purely because they have 2 Gunbackmen on board. If they want to swing an ace, however, I'm very okay with that. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna swing to the other ace. No, we're gonna block that. You can have a 1k with Luffy. Swing 8 to ace. Do it. Swing 8. Okay. Activate main. Trash Sabo. We're gonna go Sabo ace. Play ace. Play ace. Activate ace. Play ace. +2. Play Sabo. Play Sabo. Sabo +2. Ooh. Can do it again. Yeah, go on then. Get rid of the 2 aces. I don't think we'll need it. I think the game is over after this turn, to be honest. So 10 to lead, which will likely be turned into 9. 11 to lead. There we go. That is the Shanks matchup. So we're here at game 3 with Green Zoro, final game of this video. I'm going to be going first. Not what we want to be doing, but we're going to try anyway. How do I feel about this hand? Not the best. This isn't much better. Though I'm happy with the Sabo. Let's see how this how to play this. So it would appear we are against someone who knows how to play to this, which is scary. It makes it a lot harder for us, but it's fine. This is that we gain resources while they don't want to take anything from us. Take that, thank you. What we're going to do here is 5 to Queener. You count it out, man. That's crazy. Luffy. Activate main. Zeus. Use card action, take top life. KO Tashigi. Pass there. So we're set up now for our 9 on turn. We can start playing. It's crazy they gave up so much counter to save the Queener. So they absolutely have the restand event here. And the thing is, if I don't counter now, it's a good chance this turns into 13. So there's nothing I can do to play around it. Yep, there is. That would have killed me. Take the life. Ooh, trigger. Let's take. What do we have in trash? How many Sabos do I have in trash? Do I have the ace I want as well? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll take a Sabo. Oh, there's the ace. Okay, so let's go 2 dong. Trash ace, go. Sabo, ace. Play ace. Play Sabo. 1. There's no 2Ks in like any of them. Thing is, no, let's leave it like that. Activate main. This could very easily, I mean, we die. Gotta be really careful now. This game gets very tough. Just kill Kawina. Just keep cycling with Garp. I'll take another Sabo. We can survive it, barely. It's fine. Yeah, we're not in a great spot right now, to be honest. Oh. We were going to win through swinging. Sweet. So my opponent is... Yeah, I understand that, actually. They have the means to rest it, but then they're not swinging. That's weird. I hope you have enjoyed this video. That was Black Yellow Luffy. Overall, I think this is a really good deck, but my only problem is it can be a really steep learning curve for new players to come to understand with all the combos in the deck. Like, you saw me making mistakes playing that, but I think it's really rewarding to learn them all, and the plays that you get from learning all the combos are just so powerful. Like, I'd say this deck's it's hard to learn, but it's quite cheap, and it's very powerful right now because of this new ace. Yeah, that was all. That was the Black Yellow Luffy ST13. Thank you for watching.